Hello, all my lovely bull breakers out there. It's R, and I know it's not Friday, but I wanted to post some. Oh my god, my glasses are reflecting awfully. I apologize so much. Can I fix that? No, I can't really fix. Hold on. Let me fix that before I get back to you. That's a little better. You can tell it's not Friday. I'm not prepared for anything. I'm not in my blazer. But so I need to get some thoughts out. I need to try and express something. So it's not going to be as clean or as clear as any of my bull breaks are, because I haven't written this out yet. But I feel like I need to express this more directly from myself, more honestly. I do really nicely writing words down, but this isn't something that needs to be expressed nicely. It's something that needs to be expressed honestly. And I just watched my phone make noise in the middle of my I just watched Markiplier's reaction video, super meta reaction video to his 8 million subscriber count. And I'm one of those 8 million, and it means a lot to me to be one of that 8 million. And Mark's reaction throughout the video, seeing us reacting to his 6 million video, or various other things that he's put up. One of the things that he kept saying kept hitting me particularly is that he kept telling all the people on the screen to not be sad, and that it was something that he wanted to be able to bear for us, that he was crying enough for everybody. And I know I'm not, I haven't been a Markiplier subscriber for, since the beginning, for years and years and years. I picked him up recently because when I lost my job, I needed something to anchor me. I suffer from depression, I suffer from anxiety, and when I lost my job, I had just gotten the apartment that I'm living in now. I'd only been here for about a month, and losing my job meant that I didn't know what the future was going to bring. And I had recently found Markiplier through the Five Nights at Freddy's videos. This was in February of this year. I'd found him a couple months prior, just checking out stuff on YouTube, and he helped balance me because it gave me something to do each day when I woke up. Like, yes, I could sit in my room with my phone, curled up in bed, but I wanted to experience it on my computer because Mark was so honest all the time. You could see it in his games, you could see it in his vlogs. He looked at the camera and he was looking. I'm hitting things. Let's try that. You can probably hear me better now. Every time he looked into that camera, you knew he was talking to you. And it didn't matter who you were, how one of however many subscribers he had at that point, it didn't matter. He looked in that camera and he was talking to me. And I needed someone to be talking to me at that point. So when I was around for the 6 million subscriber count, I was so happy to see that the community had grown that much, to see that enough of us had rallied around, this one guy. And yeah, I cried watching the 6 million subscriber count. I'm not in the 8 million subscriber video. But it wasn't because I was sad. It was because I was so honored and touched to be one of the people that Mark cared so much about. Seeing him watch that video made it real to me that he was honestly invested in me, in everyone, in all 6 million of us. And you don't always get that feeling. And so seeing the 8 million count go up and watching him, in tears, telling all of us not to be sad, I needed to respond. Because I'm only on YouTube because of people like Mark. I needed something to do with my life, and they gave me something that I could do. Something that I could push forward towards. Something that made me wake up in the morning. I don't cry at the videos because I'm sad, Mark. Oftentimes I'm crying because you're crying. Because it's something that connects the two of us. It's an emotion. Everything in my fucking apartment is making noise right now. It's not because I'm sad. It's because I know that as much as we all say that you reach us, we're also reaching you. And yeah, you're only one guy, you know, out in California making videos for all of us. You know, you often say it yourself that, you know, you're one goofy guy sitting alone in your apartment screaming at a camera playing games. But to all of us out here, we don't feel like 8 million people. I feel like one person sitting alone in my apartment in Virginia, looking at a camera or watching the screen and seeing someone that in some small way I can call my friend. And I cry when my friends cry. So this is my letter back to you, Mark. Yes, thank you for being you. Thank you for being goofy and crazy and ridiculous and everything that you are to the community. Thank you for being as giving as you are, as open and honest as you are. I could honestly probably go on, but I think you've heard it all before. But thank you for giving us something to keep us together. Because communities don't always stay together well, but because we all have such an investment in you, which is a reflection of the investment you've put into us, it's very easy to stay strong in the Markiplier community. Because we want to do you proud. You mentioned at the end of the video that you hope that you're instilling the values your father gave you to us. And I think you are. Because you give us someone to look up to. You give us someone that we want to make proud. You're kind of like the internet's big brother. Not in a 1984 way, but because you're not our dad, that's weird. But I get up each morning and I check your channel because it's one little way that I can be close to someone. And I know I'm one drop in the ocean of 8 million people. But I know that all those drops together make something awesome. And I'm proud to be a part of that awesome. So don't apologize for crying, Mark. Don't feel bad that we're crying. Don't feel bad that you're crying. Don't worry about it. The song says it all. You've been telling us from the other side of the screen how much you care about us. This is just our way of letting you know that we care about you too. So, I completely lost track of what I was going to say. Oh, I don't do well when I don't write out my work. I probably look like a mess because I spent most of that 8 million thing in tears as well. You're an amazing person, Markiplier. And if all 8 million of us have to tell you that every day until the end of time, I'll be in line to do it. Because you've helped me out more than you'll ever know. And I don't expect you to ever repay that debt, because you do, every day, by showing up on YouTube and giving me something to watch. So as always, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!